Alright. Hi, I'm Sailor Mars Ray here, and today I'm gonna talk about, this one thing that always, one thing that always irks me. Now, there are a lot of things out there what irk me. I just haven't really, had anything that, irked me to talk about. So, alright, where do I start here with this film? Alright, so there will be folks on I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, well, it's still too dark. You just effed up your film. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get started with this, and I hope that YouTube don't pick it where I just looked away. Only knowing they probably will. Knowing them, they will. Alright. So, there's always folks that always, always ask about, oh, why you're not a YouTube mate. Oh, you got the watch time. Well, you think you got the watch time. Or, oh, you got a lot of followers. Well, first thing is first, the oversight. First off, being a YouTube mate means that you have more than one oversight on yourself. It's not only the followership oversight, the Webstead oversight, the followership oversight, and an ownership law, which you're already following even before you become a mate. After you become a mate, then you gotta follow the YouTube boostering oversight, and then a YouTube mateship oversight. Two more oversights. Not done yet, because you gotta have a Google AdSense. So then you fall underneath the Google AdSense oversight. So, yeah. So, right there, way too many oversights to be underneath, and you're always frightened and worried if you're going to be in good standing with all of those oversights. Not done yet. Since that income you're going to be making, even if you're lucky enough to actually get into the mateship, is tollable. So you think you're going to you think you're going to be making this, but you're really not. So then you're going to be answerable for toll. Now, the oversight or the law might be on like in some lands, but depending to how much you make, you're going to be answerable for it in some way. A lot of folks are answerable for it, at least making sure that it's book kept. But as far as being taken out goes, a YouTube business mate is not a hireling of Google or Alphabet or YouTube. So you're going to have more answerable for actually taking out your own toll and bookkeeping it. Then, on top of all of that, you also always then you gotta be answering a bunch of shit about what is or is not in your film when you're uploading it. Yeah, YouTube mates have to tell YouTube what kind of shit they put in their films. Are they cursing? Are they not? Is there fighting or is there not? Is there love making stuff in it or is there not? Yeah, you gotta go through and tell everything that's in your film and is not in your film while the uploading is going on. Because, they really can't trust you anymore. Because they have the boosterings and showings that are going to buy time on Google, on YouTube, so they want to make sure that you're being truthful about what is or is not in your film. Then, all it takes for you to either lose your mateship is either one, Google shifts the oversight. So if Google shifts the oversight on the boostering and the showings, the oversight's going to be shifted on YouTube. And YouTube always shifts the oversight when it comes to mateship. They shift how much watch time a film has to have, or they always shift how much followings a fairway has to have. So they're always shifting that. So even if you got in having, let's say 2,550 followers, they might shift the oversight and say, well, that's not good enough now. You have to have 3,550 followers. Or let's say you got in with, let's say your films make at least, let's say up to, let's say 800 looking or watching. I don't know. I'm just making up a big track. They might shift that and say now you need to be 2,000 watching or something to get in. So they're always shifting the oversight on that. And it's a headache. It truly is. Because then at the end of the day, you then can fall into business deals of other businesses, and then you got to follow their oversight. It's not worth it. At least not to me. I don't think it's worth it. Alright? Being fully answerable for one's toll, following all the oversights, making sure that you're in good standing with all those oversights, telling YouTube what is or not in your film, and always being frightened that you're going to lose your mateship to either not being in good standing with some oversight, or YouTube shifting the oversight and you lose it that way. So no, at the end of the day, YouTube mateship is never ever going to be this fairway's goal. And that might make some folks out there irked and mad. Out there. Dark. That might make some folks out there irked and mad. But oh well. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm allowed to scave YouTube mateship. I have the right to scave. I am let to scave YouTube mateship. And those are the grounds to why I don't want to be a YouTube mate. Why I don't think YouTube mateship is worth it. And if the only good side or the upside to all that is, you're making gold, then that's it. Because you can't really come up with anything good beyond that. So, yeah, that's my bitching about YouTube mateship, or why I don't want to be a YouTube mate. Well, if you like that film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life, or watch our other film over here. I'm Sailor Mars Ray, and I hope you like this film.